there's not a lot of mysteries from about Sonic Heroes through Secret Rings, I'd say. Because there's not a lot of interesting mystery shit I can talk about. Like Sonic Heroes, there's this one guy that downloaded the Xbox prototype at about 1 kilobit and then watched. Holy shit, how the fuck can people deal with that shit? And all he got was the fucking soundtrack, so it's kind of funny. Or what about the full quality Sonic 06 teaser trailer? Well, that was found about 4 years ago, but it was kind of corrupted, and the guy said it was on YouTube. And instead of re-uploading it, he just left it as is, and that fucking pissed off a lot of people. And it's been 4 years, so I fucking die inside knowing this guy has a full quality version of it. I could also talk about maybe the T-rated Out the Edge, no fucking differences that we know about aside from blood and maybe like one curse word or some shit. And it's like, you really want me to talk about that for like 30 seconds? The fuck's wrong with you, dude? So instead of all that, I want to talk about the great PC port drought of the late 2000s. So after Sonic Heroes came out for PC, many thought that Shadow the Hedgehog would make its way onto PC as well. Well, it didn't. But a year later, Sonic Riders came out on PC, and people, I guess, were satisfied because for about 5 years, there was no new games. There was no Shadow, there was no 06, no Unleashed. Basically, you only had fucking Flash games in. And you really want to call that a PC port? It was truly a horrible time to be alive. I'm very confused as why Riders got a release, but oh well, at least you got Sonic Generations and most of the games after that. And maybe you'll even get like Sonic Colors within like a year or two. I don't fucking know at this point. The opening of Unleashed is quite impressive to say the least. It looks amazing for late 2000s animation, and it actually might be one of the best pre-rendered cutscenes of the entire series up to this point. But you're here for mysterious shit, not animation analysis, so what the fuck's mysterious about it? Well, it's not something within the cutscene, but rather what's missing from the cutscene. That's right, I'm talking about this image. This right here might appear to just be a single frame from the cutscene. But when comparing this frame to a frame from the actual cutscene of the game, you notice that they're not the same. So first off, let's talk about that fucking eye. Fuck dude, that's way more expressive than the final game. It looks like the visual embodiment of...
God, put me out of my misery for fuck's sakes!
But wait, there's more. Look at that green Chaos Emerald. Looks pretty bad, right? It looks untextured placeholder bad. That's because it probably is a placeholder.
This is an NBC News special report.
I yell Sonic the Hedgehog here to tell you to forget about what he was gonna say. I looked online and found an article from 2008 with the image and other test images showing that this image was from an early state of the animation.
I guess this looks pretty wrong, but I kind of like it more. So, back in about circa 2009, someone leaked the info that a Sonic Anniversary game named, well, Sonic Anniversary was going to be released in 2011 on Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, 3DS, PSP, and DS. This would become Generations, but no versions appeared for the Wii or the mobile consoles outside of the 3DS. Some people have already talked about the PSP version of Generations already, so I'll focus on the way less talked about Wii version of Generations, and the theory that it became colors. Not much is really known about Wii Generations aside from the fact that it was planned, and it got canceled because, well, the game couldn't run on the fucking Wii, aka two GameCubes strapped together. It's like trying to port Sonic Generations to a PS2. What if, okay, I already said that last episode. Basically, this Twitter account right here said that Sonic Colors was supposed to be Generations Wii, but it became Colors. Now, I don't know where the fuck this info came from. There's a link to a Sonic Retro thread, but there's no mention of Sonic Colors coming from a Generations Wii. Just that Sonic Generations was supposed to come to the Wii, but nothing happened. So, is Sonic Colors actually Sonic Generations Wii in disguise? Well, I don't think so. My personal theory is that Sonic Colors and Generations were actually developed in parallel with each other, as in they are being worked on at the exact same time at different teams at Sega. Like, I think that Sonic Colors was slated to be the yearly game because, well, that seems to be a very big trend within the Sonic series where, for a while at least, every 2 years a mainline Sonic game will come out. The year after they're having a side game, so Sonic Colors would fit perfectly with Unleashed coming out in 2008, which was 2 years before Colors came out. Personally, I think that the Wii version of Generations got canned after Sonic's team tried to port the game to the Colors engine and found that either it couldn't be done or it would be too time consuming to try to optimize it. My belief in a nutshell is that Colors was its own game from the start, and Generations Wii was supposed to be a port based on the Colors version of the Hedgehog engine, I believe, and it just fell through. Now this is quite the confusing shit show. So back in 2014, a poster from a toy show appeared online, and it had some info on it. One notable piece of info was that a new game was coming to all major platforms in 2015, and people got excited to say the least. Shortly after, Sega said that the poster was either fake or incorrect. I gotta do that and like edit and see if that's right, and it just faded into the annals of the internet. Until someone said that this 2015 game was actually an adventure remake, causing widespread hysteria. This someone was a Zippo lighter, who seems to have the word of fucking God cornerstone the more local members of the Sonic community. And this is before he got banned for being wrong about multiple things. But that's another discussion for another day. Anyway, he said that a sub-studio of Sega was actually working on it before it got canceled. I personally think he's full of shit, because not only does this sound like a fan's wet dream, Sega likes money, so canceling it will be a shot to the foot, which sounds too good to be true, but what if it was just Forces all along? Sonic Forces had a 4-year development from what I've heard, and supposedly half the time was dedicated to the fucking light engine. So the idea that Sonic Forces was supposed to come out in 2015, but didn't due to the team falling way behind, seems a lot more likely than a full-on Sonic Adventure remake being in development and being cancelled. Like, holy shit, dude. Games get delayed all the fucking time behind closed doors. And if Forces got released in 2015, it would actually fit right into the mainline Sonic games releasing bi-yearly. I guess that's a video because there's really nothing else to talk about. I could talk about Zoe being full of shit about other things, but once again, that's for a video in like 2 years. Maybe like 1 year, maybe like 2, maybe like 3. Depends if I'm dead or not. Anyway, goodbye.